Good afternoon. This is Joanna, and I am known as Vintage Baby 63 on Instagram. And I believe that's my same name on YouTube. I hope I'm right about that. I haven't used my YouTube channel very much since I set up the account, probably 3 or 4 years ago. But I'm hoping to use it more to show what I'm making or what I'm currently working on. Today I want to share with you I'm calling it a brag book that I posted on Instagram earlier this week. I posted the cover and I posted one of the pages inside that I'm going to show you in this flip through. But I thought I'd just go through and show you the complete book, share it with you. I have done it as a special order, so this one has already sold. I have another order to make, a different one, a special order. So I will probably share that too. I don't know. We'll see how often I share. I hope to share something at least once a week. Today is Friday, and that feels like a good day to share things because as I work from home, my job is a little bit slower on Fridays. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. So I'm on my lunch break, so I'm doing this video during my lunch break. So let me just get down to it. So first of all, this is about a 3 by 2.5, I think, size book. I don't know if it looks that small, I guess, compared to my hand. Or having my hand in the video helps with realizing the size of it. And so when I posted this on Instagram, I had a couple people ask me if they could buy one. So I do take special orders. I would love to make a little boy one. I'm actually going to make one of these for my own granddaughter that was born a couple weeks ago, and probably one for my grandson that's due in October. So this makes a nice little gift for first-time grandmothers or even 10-time grandmothers. It's just a special little thing, I think, for grandmothers to have of each of their grandchildren. One of the people who ordered from me had me made this for her granddaughter. So first of all, the base of it is with a vintage file folder that was pink that I think they put out when it was breast cancer awareness, like I don't know how many years ago. I've had this box of file folders for a very, very long time. So I also covered this one with a page from a vintage Mother Goose rhyme book. Now, the book is very old. It may even be antique. I don't remember. But the pages are kind of thick. But when I go to fold it, it cracks. So, as you can see, I did this one in pieces. I covered the front cover, then I covered the spine, then I covered the back. You can see the pink folder peeking through there. So, it just was better that way. I also used a vintage card. Actually, I think it was a baby. It was either a baby announcement or congratulations on your baby that I took this vintage image from. I wish I had scanned it first before I used it, but that's okay because I've got plenty of them. And then I made this little frame. I wrapped it in fabric. And this is one of those Kodak, well, any brand really, but the photo slides, the vintage photo slides. I just pop the film out of it and then I cover it. I wrap this one with fabric. Some cute little sweet, I don't know if you can see it, tiny little rosebuds, pink rosebuds are in this fabric. So that is vintage fabric. Couldn't tell you who made it or where it came from. I used a bulb pin over here on the side just as a little additional bling on the side with my chiffon ribbon. This is Stamp Market ribbon here, cotton ribbon. It comes in 2 different widths. If you haven't checked out their website, you need to, because all the colors are gorgeous. I only bought like maybe 4 or 5, but I plan on going back and getting other colors, and then also the wider width. I just bought this width this time. So let's just get started real quick, and I'll just kind of share with you what I used in here. I used some vintage French book pages. I used the vintage Mother Goose book pages, and then I used some tracing paper from Daiso, some calligraphy paper from Daiso. If you've never been to Daiso or don't have one near you, they have an online shop that you can shop from too. So, but every time I go in the store, I always check out the craft department. I always check out the office supplies. That little section there is usually kind of all together 4 or 5 rows of it. And I always find something there that I hadn't seen before. And I love that place. Okay, so first off, on here on the inside cover, this is a vintage PSX stamp that I've had for a very, very long time. I cut it out, I fussy cutted it, and I popped it up with the 3D tape. This side, I put a B there for the baby's name. Her first name starts with a B. I also added some crimson stamps in here, teddy bear stamps. So this one I watercolored in pink. And then I'm also using bloom tape from Amity Bloom to reinforce the pages that were kind of brittle, like the Mother Goose page. Sorry, I wanted to get that nice and reinforced so that when I sewed my signature, it's just one signature, as you can see. This one is about, when you talk about front and back, is about 40-something pages. So it's quite a bit. It kind of gator mouth, as they call it, because I put so much 3D in here. But that's okay, because if you can notice, it stands up really nicely. And I think it would look really cute on a shelf, sitting on a shelf for display. So I tried to leave a lot of empty space for photos, like you can put a nice photo right there. This is just a vintage tag, Denison tag that I had, and I added this cute little sticker that I've had forever. If you've been scrapbooking as long as I have, I've been scrapbooking since 1991. And this is a Pebbles ink set of stickers I have. I have lots of old school scrapbooking supplies, ladies and gentlemen, and I use them as much as I can. So, and stickers is something I don't buy a whole lot of now, but because I have so many, but I just love that the vintage image on that one so much. So next is a little set of stamps that I got, stamps and dies from a store in Peoria, Arizona that I went to. I got it on clearance. Here it is right here. It has 3 of the 3 different deers. It has 3 different sayings, and it has the dies to cut the deers out, so you don't have to fussy cut. And this is from My Favorite Things, I think is the name of it. My Favorite Things, yeah, clear stamps. I don't know, this doesn't have the name of it, but I think you can still probably find this online if you like it. So I also watercolor my images. I used to color them with markers, but markers just got to be too expensive and they dry out too quickly. I don't use them that much. And so then I moved to colored pencils, which I still do use a lot of, but now I'm very into watercolor. And I just think it gives it a really nice look. I like watercoloring my images. There's some more Amity Bloom bloom tape. And there is that vintage French book that I have no idea what it's about because I don't read French, but I like it. I like the thickness of it. I like that it has if you can see the texture in the paper, and I love, it looks like it's been, I know it's a typeset, so it kind of has a embossed look to the type. So I like it a lot, and I use it a lot. Then on this one, I I stamped that myself on my vintage typewriter. She sparkles like radiant stars. I have a Tim Holtz ticket die that has like, I think it has 8 tickets on it, and I just cut one of them off. I ran it through the embosser, and I think I even kind of distressed the bumps that are sticking up. I also added some stars. That's from a punch. And then I added this decorative, oh no, it's on the next page. Next page is where I added the little decorative border there. This one I kind of left blank, a lot of blank space there for pictures. This is a stamp that I got. The phrase is from Red Lead Paper, Red Lead Printworks, but the stamp set is from Joann's, and it's their brand called Park Lane. $2.50. Got this one on 40% off sale. I've used the little mouse with the strawberry plant, which I love, and then the only die it comes with is for the wreath. So that's where that came from, right there. There's some of that tracing paper I got from Daiso, because you can see through it. It has a very nice transparent look. This little die right here is from, I circle punched an image from that same greeting card, that congratulations greeting card for the baby that I used on the front. It also had some pretty little flowers on the inside, so I punched that out. That's a crimson stamp. This is another one of the deer stamps from that My Favorite Things set. This is a couple of, this is from a punch that I have. These are little, I only glued down the center so that the butterfly wings kind of fly, kind of flap, kind of stick up as a 3D. Also used my whale tail from Sampool Designs, designed it, but it's from, I'm drawing a blank. I cannot remember the name of the manufacturer, the brand. Sorry about that. It'll come to me in a minute. Next, I did another butterfly. This one I glued down in the middle too. This one I kind of just glued it down in the very center with a 3D piece of tape, or mounting tape, so that it looks like it's kind of flying or flittering about. I added some stitching to it. This is a Simple Stories stencil here that I used, and I think I used Picked Raspberry Distress ink from Tim Holtz to do that. You'll notice that it kind of bled through the other side, but I'm okay with that because it kind of gives it a very subtle design on this side. Plus, I mean, that can be covered up with a piece of paper that you want to journal on, or you can put a tag there, just all kinds of things, or another picture. And then this side, I took one of my little Polaroid-like dies that I have, and I put a little frame there, and then I left it open on the side so you could slide in a picture there. Or you can just cut the picture the size of the square and glue it down. And there's another little crimson stamp. Today was amazing. I don't remember what stamp set that is off the top of my head right now. There's the center, bloom tape, and a doodlebug doily cut in two. I think that's pink, bubblegum pink, I think is the color of that. This is the calligraphy paper from Daiso, and it's kind of got a texture to it on this side, but it's not as transparent as the tracing paper, but I love it, that white. This is a Tim Holtz from Stampers Anonymous stamp set. I used my little Daiso flower punch. I added a sequin and a bead to make the little flowers. There's another one of those stamps from that set. This is a punch that does speech bubbles, and that Love You is from Hero Arts stamp set. This is a punch. This is a vintage button that I glued to the middle. Here's another little flashcard. These are Tim Holtz flashcards. They're very small. This is a Daiso sticker, and then I just punched that out of a circle and folded it over, making it look like a little tab kind of there. And then I left this open. I stapled it on each end with the tiny attacher. And then this is so that you can slide either a journal card in there or a photograph, whichever you prefer. This side is blank. There's another whale tail. This is from Strawberry Kisses. This is from Prima Marketing, Frank Garcia's design. I think the title of I can't think of the word I want to say, but I think it was called Milkshake. It came out at Valentine's. There's some more of that bloom tape, another page of the Mother Goose book. These are Dina Wakley Scribble Bird stamps. This is a die cut that I had that I bought from someone, I can't remember. I stamped Cutie Pie on there and I Heart You. That is from the Stamp Market set. It's a Valentine stamp set. And then I typed out the I carry your heart with me, I carry it in my heart. That is my favorite E.E. Cummings poem, and I made a little tiny heart inside that heart. I just love these birds. I just think they're so sweet. So there's another one on this side, and that's just a little felt heart that I die cut out and placed on him. Then, let's see, this is another flashcard. This is a Stampin' Up stamp set. It's a teddy bear birthday celebration kind of set. There's another crimson stamp with my little pink teddy bear and her mama. This I kind of used, I know it's longer than the page, but I liked it because it kind of gives you a little space there to flip the page. This is Elizabeth Craft Designs stamp. This is a Stampin' Up stamp, the cake plate, and then, or the cake on the cake pedestal, and then this Make-A-Wish, that is a Cat's Life Press stamp, and then this little bird is Stampin' Up, and it's part of the set that goes with the little present. It's from that same set. I don't remember the name of it. Here I used the fabric that I used on the cover to wrap the frame. I just glued it down, glued some sweet little tiny rickrack trim around it, and put another felt heart there. Lots of pictures can go on that page. This one too is a picture place for pictures. You just take this out, and there's the little photo corners. They were white, which I thought were too stark and you couldn't really see them, so I watercolored them a pink color. This is a Carrie Bradford, I think is the name. I'm fixing to look. Yeah, Carrie Bradford Studio stamp set called Open Heart. I got that also at Valentine's. I love anything that talks about love, and I love stamps that are open like that where you can color them. You can watercolor them, or you can color them with a pencil, whatever you want to do. And then this sweet little bunny sticker comes from the American Crafts Maggie Holmes set. It's called Willow Lane. And they're just lots of cute little puffy stickers that go in there. I got that at Tuesday morning. And then, let's see, one more page. That's the last page. You should be able to put a little photo there. That is a die cut from, I don't know, I've had it forever. I have no idea where that came from. This is a Red Lead Paper Printworks stamp. I love this. I have two other stamps too, two other different dresses. Oops. Oh, need to glue that down better. See, some of these stickers are old, though these are Maggie Holmes stickers. They're not that old, but they lose their sticky after a while, and all you really have to do is take your little, I usually take my little Zig two-way glue stick and re-stick those down when they start coming off. Little Tim Holtz ticket there, another one of my little flowers, and then on the back, I put my usual heart. I try to put a heart on everything I make like that to sell. And then I stamped with the handmade and handmade and heartfelt stamp. And that is from a wonderful set of stamps from Spellbinders called Handmade By. And there's just lots of, for sewing, for stamping, anything handmade with love. Created by me, handmade for you, stitch with love, from my hands to your heart. Anyway, lots of cute little stamps in that set. I love that set. So that's the end. That's all of it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it if you do. Please comment below if you have any questions. Just say hi to let me know you watched the video. I'd appreciate that. And hopefully I will have some more videos in the coming weeks. I appreciate you watching this one. Thanks so much, and have a great rest of your day.